Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Quick Break Games, where we cover everything LEGO gaming. This time we got a brand new LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga Minikit and Red Power Brick guide for Chapter 2 of Episode 6 called The Great Pit of Carkoon. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so starting off on this level, this is going to be a bit of a longer one just because there's a lot of things you have to do to get all these Minikits, and I'm trying to show you guys to make things as clear as possible. But starting off on this level, just destroy those two crates there at the beginning, and the one on the right you can actually just build like normal. And the one on the left, you're going to need a Force user to build, so either a light side or a dark side character, and that'll give you 2 of 4. Then moving on to this next platform, just pull this switch twice and move these blocks into the correct place up ahead. And once you move them into the correct place, they're going to blow up to where you can build them. So the one on the right, this time you have to use the Force on. The one on the left, you can just build with any character as long as they're not a droid. And that'll give you 4 of 4, which will cause a Minikit to spawn above you. And to get up to that, there's going to be this ladder thing you can build with the Force. Just jump up with either a high jumping character or a Force user to get Minikit number 1. So moving on, Minikit number 2 is going to be on this little bridge here, or this diving board. Just jump off to get it like I did. Or you can try to like hover back with a hover character, but it can be kind of tricky. But lives don't really matter in LEGO games. So moving on here, this is right after the Boba Fett fight. Just use the dark side of the Force on this little platform, and that'll allow you to access the back of Jabba the Hutt's ship here. And then grapple up, and this is all a double score zone, by the way, and shoot that little object in the middle there up on this platform, and that'll allow you to build Minikit number 3 in the double score zone. So don't worry about those other 2 switches. I don't think those really do anything. But moving on here, so coming from there, just move over here to the right, and here there's going to be 3 panels hidden behind these little Force walls, or whatever you want to call these. So the first one, you'll need a protocol droid like C-3PO, or what's the other one called? C-14 or something? I forget what the other one's called. But just follow my guide here, and you'll see which panels you need to use the Force on to raise up. And this last one, you're actually going to need an R2-D2 astromech droid like I used there. And moving on, once you do that, just grapple up onto the ledge and move all the way to the right. And each of these panels is unlocking these gates. And then there's going to be a silver LEGO object blocking your way, and just use Boba Fett or any bounty hunter on that, and that'll allow you to get Minikit number 4. So very good. So moving on from there, now you're going to want to figure out how to get back. So basically there's going to be another switch behind one of those Force walls. You can see which one I pulled there, and there's another one up on that ledge, and that'll allow you to get back up into the normal path of the level that you did back in story mode. So moving on from there, just build this grapple point. You're now in the normal story mode section, and use the dark side of the Force on this switch, and then you keep holding that down, and your co-op partner will then pull down these other 2 switches for you, and that will spawn Minikit number 5. So we're halfway done. So moving on, in the middle of the level, once you get inside the Jabba the Hutt ship here, there's going to be a small character hatch. So I used a Jawa here, and I realized you couldn't actually take out these Gamorrean guards with Jawas, so make sure you switch to like a Jedi or somebody who can take them out. And there's going to be 2 switches behind this wall here. Just pull them both at the same time, and that will spawn Minikit number 6. So moving on up ahead, this is right after the famous disco section of this level. In the next room, just use a bounty hunter character with a detonator to blow up these silver LEGO objects along the wall here. This one's pretty hidden. Like, I imagine most people would not find this one. Just destroy him enough to where you can build this Minikit, and that will build Minikit number 7. So moving on into the final area of the level, right when you get up here to the top of the ship, just use the Force on that little object on the left, and that will allow you to build up a grapple point, and then switch to a character that can actually grapple, like a blaster character. I'm using Jango Fett here. Preferably Jango Fett or Boba Fett, because then you can hover across here to get to this another grapple point and jump up there, and that will be Minikit number 9, but I can't get to it because I don't have a high jumping character, and boom, switch to a Jedi and I'm able to get to it. So for Minikit number 9, this one's pretty tricky. So what you're going to want to do is push this little detonator bomb, whatever you want to call this, over here, and basically what we're doing here is taking down the force fields of these targets. So you have to do this in story mode anyway, so you probably already know how to do this. Then you'll need a protocol droid to take out that other shield, and once you have the 2 shields down, just leave it like that and move on. So moving up ahead here, this is later on in the section, there's going to be this grapple point you can build, just grapple up, and then over here is going to be the red power brick of this level here at the end, and that will give you the, I believe it's called Bounty Hunter rocket. So if you're playing as Boba Fett or Jango Fett, you can use their rockets on their back, which is cool. So there's a small character hatch right here that'll give you the next Minikit. And then for that final Minikit, again, remember what I said about the targets. Make sure you only shoot 1 target, so just shoot 1 bullet. If you shoot both bullets, you're going to destroy both targets, and then the level will end, and then you'll be out of a Minikit, and you have to replay the whole level, which is a pain in the butt. So once you do that, you'll be able to fall down underneath and get the final Minikit. So just make sure you don't shoot those 2, because that'll be a huge waste of time, because they level end and you have to replay it again. But yeah, that's going to be it for this Minikit guide, so be sure to subscribe to be notified when the next one comes out, and yeah, like this video if it helped you out. I'll see you guys next time.